I'm out of Boltzmann brain. We're waiting for the Boltzmann brain. Come on. Jerome Hennessy, thank you so much for the sub. Ah, you guys are so stupid. You're not on 2.207. That's sad. Are you not a little bit embarrassed about that? I feel like I know this motif. Like, doesn't it sound so familiar? Feels like I know this song, man. I mean, I know this song, obviously, but it feels like I know this. Like, I know this. I don't know. Sorry. It feels like I know it, but I don't. OP teal fly. OP teal fly. You will fall to me one day. I know it will. I know it will. No matter how many years or moons it takes, Deltarune is waiting for me at the other side of OP Teal Fly. Boltzmann human? Not all this. I don't know how like a human being would ever fit through this gap. Actually. I mean, I think this challenge is just really freaking hard, actually. It's like Grandmaster, like, straight fly Grandmaster. I can't even tell you how many attempts I've poured into this, probably like 1,000 by now. Actually, are we sure it's even humanly possible? Like, are we, like, does it not, like, get to, well, I don't know if this is gonna be very useful, but I'm just curious if, like, you can actually, like, in theory, even make it through this gap. Or does it get, like, so tight up ahead it's just humanly impossible? Surely not. Like, if it's not too tight by now, I don't think it gets any more than this. Although, I don't know. TS harder than Final Flight by Lando. I think I know. I think, yeah, we're living. Yeah, we're living. Yeah, you can do this. It's theoretically possible. It doesn't get any tighter than this, so. It's actually rather simple. You just, this is the rock. Imagine dying, like, here, dude. That'd be so sad. Yeah, it's possible. It's humanly possible. This is not the Quasar challenge. No, it's pretty much. I just buffed it a little bit. C42, that's pretty close. How am I? I'm pretty good. I just realized I no longer have access to the mod where I see my percentage more clearly. I guess that got broken in the update. But I'm pretty sure all my other mods I'm pretty sure are fine. Yeah, I've clicked between frames and everything, so should be fine. Alright, well, I'll beat that one day. One day I'll beat OP Teal Fly. If you guys believe in me, I can do it. I can't fix the It's not something I can do. I'm sorry. No. Like, what mod is it that's fucking not working? Fixed percentage? No, I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. You've never seen that? I have not turned that on. You've actually never seen that? I don't believe you that you people specifically haven't seen it. You're actually speeding. You're ashamed you have not seen it. Yeah, that tracks. You should be, probably. Yo, Maddox, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, bro. Hey, are you guys ready, by the way? For anyone who lives on the East Coast, really anywhere on the East Coast, are we preparing? I'm going to start preparing heavily today. It looks like, where I'm at, it looks like about like 1.5 feet of snow on Sunday. So I'm going to start preparing rations in case the power goes out. Teal fly is not teal. That's teal! Don't even play with me right now. You'll make me really upset. Exploding trees in Minnesota? How? What mechanism is making the trees explode? I've heard it's like unbelievably cold up there, like wind chills down to -50. What's up, Vixie GD? Yeah, apparently there's exploding trees in Minnesota because they haven't had enough shit going on over there. Dude, can someone make like super denouement? Where it's like denouement, but that wave gameplay at the start lasts for like, I don't know, 10 seconds of 60 FPS frame perfect stuff. I want to beat that. I got too good at normal denouement. Now I beat it like every 5 attempts or something. But I want more. It's really satisfying to do, you can survive for 74 years without DNA. What does that even mean, without DNA? How would you be without DNA? That's like how we got made. How do you lose it? Shitty ass Joker, of course you don't need DNA. The Watch are so 2015 this time to be on. Oops. You didn't have DNA, wouldn't your cells just break down and lead to death? I don't know if they break down, but they couldn't reproduce more cells, yeah? Well, no, I thought what radiation did is it fucked with their DNA, so when it made new cells, they were bad. I thought. And so if you don't have DNA, you would just die because you can't reproduce cells. Yeah. So it's not like necessarily that they would make you like you decompose. Well, I guess it would kind of, but it just wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to make any new cells. So any cells that exist once they're dead, it's over. You did a surgery on her DNA. You didn't sleep and you caught a strange illness. What does that mean? A strange illness. No, I just know this because I know it. It's DNA. It's like one of the most easy deoxyribonucleic acid. That's what it's called. If you don't know that, you're new, maybe. No, that's why you brought it up, not me answering the question. Think about it. Although I do like that channel. I just didn't see that video. But I do like that channel. No, pretty much all my YouTube video watching in the past long time has been about Arctic roadways and Arctic communities. I do watch one thing. I'm actually like unhealthily obsessed with the Arctic. Oops, my jump. F Knight, thank you for the sub. You know, with the curse of the cold. I'm sorry. I hate when that happens. I just got over the flu, so I'm in the clear for a bit, probably. I hope you recover with speed. Ah! I don't know much about it other than it's a Greenland settlement. I'll tell you a fact about the Arctic. So there are a vast system of roads up in like Nunavut and the Northern Territories and the Yukon that only exist during the winter, and they're entirely made out of ice. And that's how most of these small communities around there get their transport. And once summer comes, those roads just melt and are wiped off the map. They don't exist. They never existed. And then they rebuild them every winter. Because there's so much ice there that they can support large freight vehicles getting to those communities from like December to April. You don't know if you believe it? This is like the one thing I wouldn't lie about. Like even for a joke, I like the Arctic. I respect the Arctic. You have to believe me. That's the one thing I'm not willing to lie about. It's too important to me. Arctic respect button. I want, like, there's no good video. I don't remember what the name of it is, but the highest peak in Nunavut is on Ellesmere Island, which is that, like, super high up island all the way at the top of the world. It's like 8,000 meters or so. I don't know. I only know mountain heights in meters. I don't know them in feet. Because most of the big mountains are outside of the U.S. anyway, so probably why. But there's like no, like there are videos but there's not many videos of that peak, even though it looks super cool. But those communities are really at risk because of global warming. The Arctic is warming at a rate like 4 times faster than the rest of the planet. And they rely on the ice to live off of for many reasons. The ice is extremely important to these Arctic communities, and it's disappearing at faster and faster rates. Just a lot of extreme, it's not even necessarily always the heat, although it is. The extreme temperature dysregulation is really bad for that whole region because they depend on that consistent. I mean, we felt that even down here. It was like 20 degrees in Florida the other day. You know what I mean? Like, global warming isn't just it getting hotter consistently. It creates a lot more fluctuations, and those are especially felt higher up north. I mean, there's places at the top of the world that are like 30 degrees, like the same temperature as it is here right now. And yeah, it's climate change. Well, it is global warming, but global warming causes climate change. I have no idea why I'm so fucking passionate about the Arctic Circle, but it's been this way for months and months and months and months. Like I've done so much looking at them. I want to know something. Yeah, it is really sad, especially because logistically those communities are often no more than a footnote in terms of population size. There's probably more people in like a 50-mile radius from me every direction than like the entirety of Nunavut. Probably way more actually than that. Yeah, with the Northern Territories and the Yukon, I mean... Yeah, I learned a lot about that when I was on Vancouver Island, I think it's the name of it, but that has Victoria on it. When I was in British Columbia, there was this whole, like, I went to a museum where they talked about a lot of the languages of the people up there, and it's super interesting. They have all these different, like, symbols to represent these different noises, like the glottal stop, which is a noise you can't make by itself. It's only in conjunction with 2 other noises that it works. Yeah, all of Nunavut is like 40k people. Like, that's crazy. That whole gigantic section of land. You already know I've heard of Longyearbyen. I think something that's really moving to me about those communities is they're one of the only, not one of the only, but they're one of the true last places where people are rather self-sufficient and still living off the land. And then one of the hardest places to do that. And it's also kind of sad that we really, like, as a society, only let those places exist because they're, like, too, like, bad for us to live there. Because technically, where we live right now, all of us, it's way easier to live off the land, but then it's also easier for other people to live here, and then they what is the word I'm looking for? They commodify everything around us. You can't really live on, it's, like, probably illegal to live off the land here. Like, outright. At least at the degree that they do it. No, dude, what the fuck? No, because if you live in the woods, government gets no money off of it. If I wasn't me, if I was somebody else, then I might try to live not off the grid, but I would really like places like that might be more interesting to me. But I'm just too reliant on modern medicine because I'm just too sick, unfortunately. So I need modern life. I did not update the game correct. And I made a backup for this very reason. Rock Talk can hold that. I can't fucking do it! Dude, I can't not work the mechanism fission reactor. I'm too stupid. Like, no matter what I do, I just can't get the coolant level to be normal. It's not gonna explode ever again. I stopped that from happening. But I can't get it to actually do what the fuck I want it to do. It's really annoying. Yeah, so I figured out the configurator, so it's not gonna fucking explode anymore. We're at no risk of me exploding everything again. But I just can't get it to work right for some reason. I should probably look up a video. I'm too stubborn though. I'm too stubborn. Because I feel like once I figure it out, I'll have a much bigger, deeper understanding about what I'm doing. It could be that way. I just need to make, but I need this. I need the system to be working because I need to make a bunch of like post-fission materials to make the fusion reactor, which is what I actually want to make. But I just can't. No, there's a fusion and fission reactor. The fission reactor is required to get like polonium and plutonium, which then you can use to make. No, this is real life. I'm doing this in my garage. Just kidding, I'm Gen Z, I don't have a garage. You think anyone Gen Z owns a garage? That'd be maybe more unlikely than me actually making a nuclear reactor within one. Is me just like owning one in general. Dyson sphere. What's not working on it? If I get really bored later, maybe I'll pull it up. We can workshop it. I might like that more than just like looking it up. Yeah, I'm building a reactor, so I have heat. Stop! Surely not. Why is particle accelerator blocked? Who the fuck would block that term? And why would it ever come up now? What? Like, who the fuck would ever block that? It happened? Why would you ever do this? Explain now. I need to know how this is even humanly possible. That's so stupid. If you're 16 and don't earn $1 million a year, you're failing. True, bro. That's so true. Something I don't understand about like money is like, for example, Bitcoin, right? We've been hearing about Bitcoin our whole life, right? It's at like what, like $86,000 now? But why would you ever, and I mean ever, invest in Bitcoin? If it like goes to $200,000, all you do is like double your money. Like if you put in $1,000 and then wait 100 years for it to do that, it turns into $2,000. Maybe. Like, I don't understand why you would do that. And it's probably not even going to do that. Like, I feel like the time for stuff like that is past. Like, if it was like, there was a time where Bitcoin was like $3 and then it went to a bajillion. That's how everyone made all the money. Why would you do that now? I don't know. It was like 10K because of meme coins. I don't know why you would ever play meme coins. That's just at that point literally gamble. I would say honestly, if that's what you want to do with your money. Every meme coin has a group of insiders that knows when to dump. And unless you're part of that group of insiders, you're fucked. I don't know why you would play that game. Unless you're stupid. Seems like a bad idea. Yeah, because they're literally just insider trading supermarkets. But I think the idea with meme coins and all that other coins is like they're trying to emulate the feeling with Bitcoin where it went from like 5 cents to $1 trillion and then everyone like quadruple bajillion X their money. Because that's what I'm saying, you can't do that Bitcoin anymore, it's just not possible. Like to get the gains that people got back then, it would have to go to amounts of money so incredulous that no one would even believe it. Honestly, I think that's a way worse, like, thing to have in your brain than having never bought any at all. You know what I mean? The knowledge that you could have, if you just held on randomly for some reason, been a bajillionaire. I know, I never even bothered back in 2016 when that was all starting. Oops. Like, yeah, it's just too much to bear. You weren't conscious? I was still like 14. I was definitely a person. And I was like hearing about it every day in school for a while. But I don't think a single classmate I knew actually invested on that. So I don't none of them. Like everyone talked about maybe doing it, but no one ever actually did it. I guess some of them could have done it later down the line. Who knows what they do. Whether or not I was conscious at 3, I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't know how you would remember that. The first year I remember clearly is like 2008. Everything before then, who knows if I was conscious or not. I don't remember anything about it, so probably not. You just did a Clif bar that was 2 years expired and had no idea. What flavor? I don't know why that's my first question, but I have to know. I think that does actually impact what I'll say next. It depends very much. Who eats a Clif bar? I used to, but they had too much sugar, so I didn't eat them anymore. They have way too much sugar for me. I still eat protein bars, but I avoid any with added sugar. Which unfortunately is like 95% of them, by the way. Include 16 grams of added sugar. Like, fuck off, man. It was chocolate chip. Yeah, that's a bad thing to expire by 2 years. I was hoping it wouldn't be anything with like dairy. Well, chocolate isn't dairy. Is it? No, chocolate's not dairy. I guess there could be worse things. Well, good luck, man. Hopefully nothing happens. Most of the time, nothing happens. That's the good thing to keep in mind. Like most of the time. Tear and Bolt, it's because I'm playing this fucking level, and the red is reflecting into my eyes. I've had many people say this. Yeah. Should be fine. Before I got my sense of smell back, I drank expired, like ultra expired half and half. Well, it wasn't actually expired. I got half and half for my oatmeal, and the seal. Well, actually, it looked totally fine. It's just I guess the seal didn't work because it was expired, or the seal wasn't properly administered or something. I was none the wiser. So I put it in my oatmeal, and since it wasn't like enough of it to like be like, obviously this is expired when I started eating. Like, I felt it had like a kind of weird taste. But every time that happens, I just assume I have a lot of mucus that morning, because that happens to me a lot. You know what I mean? Like, if I have a lot of mucus, then it's obviously gonna taste weird. So I ignored it. And then the next few hours were not fun. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then so I tested everything that I used to make the oatmeal. And I took just a little sip of the half and half, and it was like the plague entering my body. It was like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it was like watching like a chemical reaction happen in my mouth, where like these evil green like ions were just fucking spreading everywhere like a fractal pattern in like 1 millisecond. I was like, holy fuck, no, that's not good. I don't know how else to describe what like tasting rotten milk tastes like. It's not fun. So it was like 5 hours of bad, and then it got better. I was like, okay, that was not it. No, Geode's not gonna work for a long time. I don't think. Maybe not a long time. I don't remember how long it took to get. Actually, was Geode a thing last time GD updated? Probably. Yeah, rotten stuff is kind of a gamble because nothing could happen or it ruins an extended amount of time. Yeah. No. Dude, at the Airbnb, I was all excited. I went to go get my breakfast, and there was a note on my blueberries saying, "I accidentally left this out all night. Sorry," and I couldn't eat them. I was crushed. At least it wasn't my milk. Then I'd be fucking mad. Blueberries, I can live without them, but if you're making me go all the way to the store to get my milk, I'd be pissed. Expired. 2006? That shit expired before Galaxy came out. Oops. Expired cheese? Well, sometimes they do that on purpose. It depends on the process, though. You know what I mean? Is Pakistan tough? I like how it looks on the map. I don't really know what to, like, equate it to. Exactly. It almost looks like a Yoshi or something. I do like the shape it makes on the map. And it has a cool mixture of terrain. Oops. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Yoshi, doesn't it? I really like those countries, like the geography. It reminds me of like Breath of the Wild, and they probably took inspiration, actually, from that. But there's a lot of countries in that area of the world where it's like kind of like this arid desert area, and then it like kind of just like collapses up into these dramatic mountains. It's very cool. I like it. Hardest part? I don't know. It's hard. I don't think there's one single part that's like, this is the hardest part of the level. Mountains are off. Yeah, because the giant shadow from the mountain causes water to not make it past it, causing the desert. But of course, not always. Like the Sahara, I don't think there's any major mountain ranges. I mean, there are mountains in Africa, but there's nothing quite as dramatic as like the Himalayas, or the Alps, or anything like that. There are a lot. Most of Africa's mountains are like these kind of just pimples that kind of fly out the ground almost. That's why Kilimanjaro is so freaking cool. It's one of my favorite mountains ever because its prominence is just so extreme. The mountains definitely create the Gobi Desert. There's no doubt about that. Oh, that sounds like fun. And also, you probably won't be able to get up there because of high winds. Yeah. Imagine you spend like 3 months preparing to summit K2 and you finally get there and then it's like, we can't, it's closed today. Like it's like a theme park attraction or something. We talking about a mountain, y'all. Not spice. Oh, the spice is fucking stupid. No. I really have a thing for shield volcanoes like Fuji. I just think they look so cool. Just like a dome of material and ice. Oh, I hate when I die like that. My chair's stuck in a divot where I don't want it to be. That doesn't make any sense. That death is really... I mean, it's not that annoying because that is really difficult. I mean, it just kind of comes up when you hear this guy. It's not exactly like a bad death. I don't really get upset by it. It is just kind of unfortunate when that happens to ya. No. Power button. What? To what selection? Ugh! If I die to that ball, I'm gonna be mad. I can't be down to a ball, bro. That's just bad looks. That's just bad looks if I'm dying to a ball right now. Surely we can all agree. Like, we don't need that. We don't need that. I won't die there. I might. Nathan, come on. Show them why. Don't die there. I'm pretty comfortable, but for some reason my whole setup, like all of it, is like 10% uncomfortable for a reason I will not be able to fix today. Does that make any fucking sense? I'm not weird. Think of the sub Matt. Matt took an hour and a half to do the Wordle today. Or maybe it was like an hour 45. Oops. It's pretty close to that long, I feel like. I'm only off by like a few minutes. Maybe 15, 20. Why do you think tennis did that, by the way? Where it's like 15, 30, 45 games or whatever? Is that not stupid? Like, why don't we just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, like with normal mode, instead of being like a fucking... Who made this sport? What country made this sport? Were they trying to be pretentious when they made this? They're like, it's like the clock hand. Probably Britain. That's why I was thinking maybe they did, because that just sounds like something they would do, doesn't it? Doesn't it just sound like something they'd fucking do? Including this level. Hold on, thinking, calculating. Edge of Destiny, Oblivion, 2.1, Verdant Landscape, Blood Echo, Ordinary. If we're counting this level when I beat it. Overcorrection. Total overcorrection there. Way too much extra on that. This, just look it up on the internet. It's too much to explain, but there is a way to degrade your GD. Oh, I would just wait. Just give it a rest for a bit, maybe. I mean, you can still play the game without it. I'd already backed it up, so I didn't need to do anything. It's kind of an involved process for something that's just gonna get resolved in like 2 days anyway, probably. Don't do that. Matt. You're never gonna guess. Like, no one would ever guess particle accelerator if you're just fucking saying words. Like, no one would ever guess that. That is only something that can happen this way. God, my setup is just not right! Fuck! I would like to place an order at the table. Yes, what would you like? I want your best sort of item. Okay. This will be the future when AI is both the consumer and the creator. It's an art piece by Nathan P. What? I am. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to no Philadelphia clip. You ever see that one? He's like, oh, hell no. I didn't even fucking think about that saw, dude. There's a saw there. By the way. I'm already in Philly, so it's fine. Okay, so I guess there's a saw there. It's kind of not there until you hit it. But I mean, that's honestly my fault for not realizing it that late into it. Yeah, just don't hit that saw. I just honestly never even looked at that. That's me. That's me. New saw unlocked. I just for some reason assumed you could just go as high as you wanted there, and so now we're done. Clip farm. Yeah, me and that saw was clip farming, bro. Everything for the clip, bro. What do you know? Ugh! Delvin, thank you for the sub. Matt, never post that emote ever, bro. Ever. You guys ever been to Asunción or whatever it's called in Argentina? How do you pronounce that? I can't do it. Yeah, how do you pronounce that? It's always to spike you. Fuck you! Menod the Otter. Look at you. Look at you. Looking stupid. Spamming all the letters. GG. Menod Orb. This looks really cool. You've never seen it before. Yeah, it's a pretty good level. I get like an 8 out of 10. It's very not me though. Like not up my alley. It's a hard level for me. But it's cool. It's a good level. I don't have problems with it. Like that dual ship, you can definitely come up with a good solution for it. I found one. Like, I don't think I'd die there from 0 ever. Maybe I can do it, but literally the only part about this level that I would change, I think, is the ship at like 40. I think it's stupid, and I think the wave at like 80 is dumb. Not 80. That's where my best is. That way it's fine. It's like 70 or whatever. Those two parts are kind of mid, but the rest of the level's good. I don't mind it at all. I really like the way before the drop also. Like, it's got a very satisfying click pattern to me. Very, very satisfying to pull up. Matt. Do you believe he'll come back, Matt? Do you believe he will rescue us, Matt? Our Jesus, the Lord, will come and save us. I need that to happen, and then for like every like evil shareholder asshole that has like $1 billion to just explode in like Mario and Luigi boss enemy defeated dust, you know, where it's like. Then I'll believe. We all get XP. Well, we didn't do anything. Jesus would get XP in this case. Does Toad get XP when Mario and Luigi defeats Bowser? No, he just fucking sits there like an asshole. We're Toad in this instance, sitting in the castle like, Mario, it's terrible, but I don't know. Figure it out, man. Especially one of those bum Toads that doesn't even have a power star. It's just like, Mario, what? Quickly! do that so that we can do this. I don't got nothing. I'm just gonna sit here to loop my dialogue. You get one thing out of me. That's my contribution. Dude, I like in RPG games when like enemies have just fucking insane stats, you know what I mean? But like they have some gimmick where you can stop them, but it's so cool when you're like used to seeing certain numbers and an enemy has like level 579 attack or something like that. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? You know? Let's make McDonald's green version so that we have like a Mario and Luigi thing going on here. McDaniels green version. McDonald's, McDaniels, the Mario and Luigi brothers of corporate America. I knew that was going to happen, but I did nothing to stop it because I'm powerless. I'm like a stream of water going down the dam and not wanting to power the hydroelectric flow, but I must anyway. That's the way I'm going. And I did. To be said. So be it, so be it. What do you guys think, like, are the two most unlikely businesses to, like, share a building? Like, I'm talking, like an advanced lawyer firm and a Five Guys, like, in the same building, no divider between the two rooms. Like, you know how they have those, like, they used to have those, like, Wendy's and Tim Hortons mixture places? Like, what do you think the two most unlikely businesses to be next to each other would be? Dude, can you imagine like one day when weed is like all legalized and there's been like time to digest it, if like the alcohol and weed industries like work together and they start making like, this is where you get crossed buildings where they have the alcohol and the weed right next to each other, like the different. Is that the future of America right there? Dude, that's an untapped market, bro. I'm telling you right now, that's big bucks right there for whoever takes it. There is no future? It's fine. It's fun. I'm not a doomer. The future's brighter than you could possibly imagine. We just can't imagine it yet. That's the problem. We're stuck in the cold. Oops. Alright, Fur Locust, so bad for you. You know what is it the sugar? Is that what you're gonna say? Because there's so many mixed drinks. Like, you guys ever have one of those like beatbox drinks? I would drink those way more, like, if they weren't fucking like 100 fucking milligrams of sugar in them every time, or grams, I guess in this case. It's ridiculous, man. That's worse for you than the fucking alcohol. Well, I guess I'm pre-diabetic, so I guess that's just like true. Try to avoid sugary drinks. Because they'll get me. No! Ay, la la la! Let's not die from the Infinite Zero. I'll be mad. I'll be mad. I wouldn't. I would never. I don't think so. If I die anywhere, it's gonna be the ball. I don't think the ship gets me. That would be kind of if I died there with the ship. And I'm the AI. Yeah, my voice sounds like this now. If I'm AI. This is how they programmed me. Human intelligence? I don't know if there's any intelligence in me. $700th voice bit? What do you fucking mean? There's people like Weird Al, that's all they do. It's like voice bits. I'm not, like, it's not like I'm gonna run out. Like, I don't need to diversify my portfolio here. This whole people, their whole thing is like voice impressions. I would say I'm already more diversified. We should ban you forever. I was so weirdly fucking originated. Call me an axis the way I have values. Or it could, in theory.
No, because think about it. Axis is you fucking... Bro is Mandarin about? What does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means. Wait, related to the previous thing. I'm trying to make sense of it. Rose Mandarin about. I said originated. I did say originated. I don't remember saying that, but I could have. I watched the Fern video on the Coca-Cola machines that spy on you. Well, they don't really spy on you. I'm actually okay with those machines. I'm fine with them. I don't like many things Coca-Cola has done, but I was okay with those freestyle machines as a kid. I thought they were pretty cool. I was never a big fan of drinks, but it was fun. Me and my friends would like mix random crap together. I didn't mind that. It was fun. We had fun. Oops. What the fuck even just happened? Like I just ate shit. Whatever. Running like a giant IRL. I'm not that tall. I'm 6'3". If that. I'm like 6'2", 3/4 probably. But they always round it up, I guess. When I stand up straight, I'm probably 6'3", but when you get that out of me. Damn. They should make an IRL like targets or like what is that game called from Melee where you like beat up a punching bag and then like toss it like home run contest? They should make that IRL but instead they just have like some guy. Like you just go into like an enclosure and like beat the shit out of some guy and then like throw him as far as you can into like a pit. And the furthest you throw him, you win. I don't know what the beating the shit out of him is gonna do, like how it's gonna make him go any further, but that's to be a reference. That should be a new punishment that they make. You have to do that. That's where you have to serve time. You have to be the guy in home run contest, the Mr. Sandman. Well, I know what it does in like the game, but how you charge the meter IRL? He's like attached to like some. He's like attached to some like overhead device, and the more you beat him up, like the further it will launch him when you throw him. You throw him, he just goes fucking flying onto like a mat like 50 feet away. I mean, you're right. If they can figure out how to make planes, they can definitely make this happen, right? Like this is several orders of magnitude easier to produce than it is to produce a plane that works every time. 100%. They can do this. It's funny, like, what we're actually capable of, like, as humans. I remember, were you part of the conversation when we were talking about, you know, the Airbnb, that giant room with all those windows in it? We were talking, like, it's impossible to, like block all the light out from those windows. But it was like, if we needed to, like, the world was going to end in 15 minutes if we didn't do it, I guarantee we could get it done. I just don't know how, but it would get done. If there was sufficient reason to believe that the world would actually end if we didn't block every single one of those windows.
We would find a way to block the windows.
What? I did not think I was gonna... You want to turn to stone like that one anime? And then you count the seconds and the days and the hours and the minutes. You don't care about the temple, it's already dead. So just fucking relax, kid. It's fine. Dr. Stone! Or do you want to be like fully turned to stone forever like Medusa? Masuda method. Only real ones will understand that reference. No. Speed hacking demons and make them... Speed hacking my life to make it go by faster. And it's like a thumbnail of YouTube scrolling TikTok. The sad truth, in parentheses. How? What? No clip. What was that? I hit every fucking saw there. The other day. Oh, you made me die, Matt. Fucking washed up loser, making me die on Blood Echo. No, you should never open Sonic Wave for any reason ever. I'm not even joking. Don't play that level. It is within your best interest forever to not open Sonic Wave. Pretty much any other level you can come up with will be more fun to play than Sonic Wave. In range, Ty Plies games. Oh my god, this level's starting to fucking make me smile. At the time, there's no like problem with this level. It's just that I'm doing the thing now. I'm getting really consistent, so I'm like waiting for completion. I think it's coming. I think it's gonna happen. Maybe not today, but it's coming for sure. It's gotta boss up. Bro is smiling for real. To the patient, I yield the scepter. Is every jump that's possible with Cube possible with Robot? Like, is every Cube section, like, do Robot and Cube fall the same and everything? I don't think they do, yeah. After this, I'm going to finish off Deimos, in theory. And then I don't know. I think I'm going to continue to do stuff that I'm bad at for a while. I think I'm going to beat Midnight, maybe. I think I'd be really bad at that level. I'm just going to prioritize playing levels that fill in weak spots, I think, in my gameplay. After Deimos for a bit. Because this is not like a miserable experience or anything. It's just hard. Vertical Landscape is definitely also not up my alley. This is day 8, I want to say.
Zero an even number?
Yes. Zero isn't a number? Is it not? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going down the road. You can never exist at zero, put 2 to one side. Yeah, zero is a purely mathematical concept. Nothing in reality is zero. Nor could it ever be. Well, it can exist as a concept in the lack. Like, I could say I have 0, like, I don't know, gold bars in my house. And that's true. Unless I'm keeping something from you. so it exists in that way, but it doesn't exist in, like, you can't put in something like, this is a 0 of this. But it still feels like a number to me. Like, 3 times 0 is 0. And 0 is a numerical component of that problem, I feel like. Like, what else would you call that? I don't want to say we're doing math with ideas. I feel like when you use 0 as a place in math, that's not just... You know what I mean? Hello. I just checked the poll. Chooses one to lose. 5,000. Good job. A number is a representation of value and 0 is no value. Okay, so what do we call 0 then? I feel like 0 is a representation that it has no value. I feel like that's still value. Let's ask Terrence Tao what he thinks. He'll tell us. Oh, come on. Yeah, I agree. Value doesn't mean, like, it can also mean that there is no value, or like nothing. The value is that there's nothing. It's like, it sounds like the same thing as like math, or like true and false and stuff like that. Like a Boolean could be false, a value can be false. I'm of the Boolean. I'm a beaner today. I'm an hour into the show. No, I don't know. It's actually pretty up in the air whether I'm not a beaner today. It could happen. It could not happen. It depends on if I decide to actually fucking do it or not. I do like Boolean. That's why I said it like that. It pleases me. Is it pronounced like Boolean? Yeah. How else would it be pronounced? No, stop! This is such bad news, bro. I've gotten to this part like 3 times and died to the ball every single time. It's so bad. Like, that's such bad news, I feel like. Foreshadowing, lol. Maybe I'm getting it out of my system right now. What do you guys think? Possible? Well, it can't be that hard. It's definitely not. I'm just have like a stupid way of thinking about it right now. Is that one good? Yeah, it's really good. I think you'd love it. You'd probably be like, this is the best I'll ever fucking play in my life. I don't fucking... You'd probably be like, you guys need to keep making levels like this forever. This is one of the best levels I've ever played. My name is Technical JL. I am usually known for all my feats in Geometry Dash. And this is my voice, and I would like to say that I'm currently playing Blood Echo, and I think it's really good. So I hope you guys check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I guess that's it. That'd be what you would be like. No, you'd like it. You'd like it because you'd be like, these waves are so freaking satisfying, man. That's what you'd be like. And I mean, if I don't hate it, then you'll definitely like it. I hate everything. I'm a hater because I don't know. Like, look at that wave. Does that not look cool to you? It's just as fun as it looks. It's awesome. That's not the level's fault. I died there like so often. I have no idea why. Like, it's not hard at all. I just for some reason can't fucking do it because I don't know. Never ever praise a level ever again. I hate it because of this and because of that. And like, I sound like a Dr. Seuss character. That's the kind of shit that they're on, man. Oh, come on, man. That's that part in the wave are the two parts I just don't like. Because they're just Acheron. Yeah, I had to fix my sleep schedule. It was so bad. John, I came back from the meetup and the time my body wanted to sleep was like 1 p.m. I was like, holy fucking shit. I've never let it go that far. I think that's like it's crazy. It doesn't adapt to anything. Like even during the meetup, everyone was going to bed at like 7 and stuff, and I was trying. It's not like I wasn't trying. I just couldn't do it yet because my body just wasn't ready for that yet, I guess. Yeah, you gotta. Oh, can you just like pull back on the sleep schedule, or do you have to go around? Yeah, I must always go around. Oh yeah, I do remember that. No. Yeah, that sort of stuff doesn't get fixed. That's everything really went to shit when the ordinary video took until 10 a.m. to get rendered. And that very similar effect happened to me. There's no going back, there's only going forward. Every time I pick my sleep schedule and I'm waking up early, I'm like, wow, life would be so fucking easy if I could just do this on command, and it was like this. But I know that within not even 2 weeks, this time will no longer be available. Because I don't know. La 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 la. I remember the first time I figured out I could fix my sleep schedule like this, I was like, for like a first week or two, I was like, I'm a changed man, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over. I figured it all out. Life is fucking easy, bullshit, no challenge whatsoever. And then it began. It's crazy. The way it starts is, I don't even, like, it's not even a discipline issue. I'm lying in bed. That's when it starts. I'm lying in bed. I did everything right, and I just can't fall asleep. And I'm like, wait a second. Why not? And that's how it always begins. Because you can wake yourself up if you need to. That's never the issue. The problem is falling asleep. You can't, like, make yourself fall asleep. You can make yourself wake up, obviously. But the other one is not as easy as that. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You're like, oh, I need to sleep. So usually what happens is I just, like, stay in denial of it for a long time, and I just feel really tired during the first few hours of my day. And then something happens. Like, anything. I could be physically tired, or I get sick or something that forces me to sleep until I feel like waking up. And then I wake up at some ungodly late hour, and I'm just like, fuck. We're back. Boop, boop, boop. The hardest part about trying to sleep when you need to sleep, but you're just not being able to, is the rage bait. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, after about an hour or two of staying asleep, you'll feel this rage start to build within you. That you're just lying there not sleeping, and you cannot let it win. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense. If you actually start tweaking out about the fact that you can't sleep, it will take 2 times longer. You just have to ignore the rage bait and keep plugging away at this endless, useless machine of bullshit. I don't know. Come on, dude. That's my other input. Did anyone hear it? That was the W key. Yeah, that works sometimes, John, unless the sun is up. In which case, I have to avoid going out into that room at all costs. At every possible cost. If I go into that room, it's over. I will see the sunlight and my brain will be awake. Next place I get, I'm gonna get like really extensive like blackout stuff, I think. Because I think that's only fair. I shouldn't have to deal with the sun killing me every day if there's like a way to avoid it. It's so funny when I fix my sleep schedule to fall asleep and I wake up and the sun is still asleep. It's like, wow, it's all the same still. Dude, so me, John, and Matt stopped playing our levels. And Doggy. January is no give a shit January, I guess. No one's doing anything. Me too when I beat this level very soon, right? January's new. Matt's charging his power. Yeah. The meetup, we did worse than fuck all. We did things that actively probably made us worse on the deref later. That was negative progress. We all made negative progress. At least I terraformed Mars. I'm like mad bum. Did nothing for Mars. Bum. B-U-M. Dude, I guarantee. I won the 2 games we played of Terraforming Mars. I guarantee I'd never win another game ever again. Ever. Both times my strategies just happen to be like insanely powerful. By sheer coincidence. You think Mitch is gonna want to play that shit? There's no way Mitch would ever want to play that. That's some real nerd shit. I mean, like, some fucking, like, that's all the way. Maybe. I'm just glad my dad wasn't there, because he would have found the right strategy within 15 seconds. I always lose when I play Ticket to Ride against that mofo, bro. Him and my mom just sweep me. They're like, oh yeah, just do this, and then you win. I'm like, what the fuck? I get so tunnel vision playing Ticket to Ride. I'm like, I don't know where to go. Well, no, I do, but then I spend my whole time trying to do like this one round. Yeah. I'm actually a bot when it comes to Ticket to Ride, man. I think Ticket to Ride is actually a way harder game than Terraforming Mars, because it's like one of those simple games that's like fucked up when you actually like try to do it good. You know what I mean? Like actually trying to like spatially think about your cards and then think about what actually needs to happen when. It's just so many. There's so much thinking ahead you need to do in Ticket to Ride. I mean, I guess you do need to do a lot of that in Terraforming Mars, but I don't know. Ticket to Ride's fucked up with that. You like snakes and ladders. In the States, we call it chutes and ladders because snakes are violent and evil and they kill you. I saw this video on my timeline this morning of like a snake who got like a cardboard box and it didn't want to leave the cardboard box. It was a nice video. I actually liked it. I like snakes when they're not evil. I think snakes are one of the most terrifying creatures if, like, there is one and it's venomous and it's trying to get you. Like, the idea of, like, some, like, fucking, like, line slithering towards you and just, like, fucking your shit up. Not something I ever want to encounter in the wild. But I do like snakes. I think they're really cool. Like, I'm definitely not afraid of them. Like, if I know a snake is not venomous, it's not gonna bite, I'm not afraid of them. Or anything. No, man. Oh, I want another chance, bro. Give me another chance, post that way, and I'll show you how to make sparks fly, bro. Pigs will fly if I get past that part. Menod it. Parenthesis. Bracket. Sorry, it's a bracket. Bracket. Has Vods been good? I'm doing good today. But just no cigar yet. As they said. Keep plugging away, we'll get somewhere, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it'll take too much longer. Or like, I don't know. This wave is definitely a thorn on my side right now. I don't know why.
You hate animals? No one hates animals. That's bullshit. Dude, I saw a fucked up video. And I like tried to make sure like it was AI, but it's not AI. I was like scared it was real. There's like a video of like a couple on a couch with like, I don't know, like 10 different types of animals. There was like a snake, a dog, a cat, like a lizard, like rodents. There was like a pig. There was just a full-on fucking pig on the couch. I was just thinking about the smell. Like, holy fuck, man. There's like a bird, a parrot. Like, how are we doing all that, man? And how, I was just thinking, how rich do you have to be to provide food for all these, like, individual creatures? Like, we're probably talking multi-millions of dollars, right? To then to feed them and also like have someone take care of them. People in the comments were calling it Noah's couch. Like I don't know how the fuck you could like I don't know. Like I love animals, but that's so much. Yeah, pigs are rather heavy. My mom actually had a pet pig once. But it was a farm pig and they ate the pig eventually. My mom got really sad. And that's why she won't eat pig anymore, I think. That's my theory anyway. Which, I mean, I get it, honestly. That makes sense. I think that would do that to me too, if I like grew emotional attachment to an animal. Like that. But that was just one of the pigs on the farm, unfortunately. That's just how it goes, I guess. Although, I don't know. Like, me personally, like, not to say I don't have much sympathy for pigs, but wild boars are a huge issue in a lot of places these days. I know pigs and boars. Actually, I don't know the distinction between pigs and boars. Yeah, that click really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, again, one of the only parts I really dislike about this level. Yeah, boars are like huge pigs, I think.
Yeah, they're very aggressive. You'd think on deer aren't aggressive creatures, bro. Could you imagine? They're fucking everywhere. I was really struck by the fact that one of maybe the first 200 words I learned in Japanese was deer. Like, it was in there. I was like, holy fuck. Like, before pretty much any other animal, I want to say. Except for maybe cow. Oops.
Deer giraffes? The fuck are we talking about?
It's not like act like those are real things, please. I like deer, yeah, they're cool. I'm chill with them. I've lived with them all my life.
No, man! Oh, what are you gonna do? That part's so fucking weird. Damn, bro.
That sucks.
I was surprised I didn't die there the first time. That part's so strange.
That stuff just ate me, man. I don't know, it's awkward. It's just really awkward. Like, it's everybody's thing is, like, moving, and there are lines that indicate it, but you can't really see them that clearly. Feels more like a blind test of trust whenever I get to this part, rather than, like, a real thing. Yeah, it's really, weird. I don't know. Oh, no. At least we finally made it back here. Well, finally. I mean, I got there yesterday. Not exactly a long-waited reunion there. Or like my screaming under white parts. That's what I'm trying to get better at. I feel like I'm looking at the wrong places. Like, I don't really know. A lot of the times I find that I'm not really looking anywhere in specific. Like, my eyes are kind of zoned out a little bit. And I'm probably not doing the right thing. I mean, I'm still looking at the screen, but like, for example, those like consistency wave sessions, my eyes kind of gloss over almost. In like an attempt to like visualize the greater picture. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense. Like, I don't dart my eyes up and down to figure out where to go. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, like
I don't know like what the ideal is. Like am I actually supposed to look at every timing and like lock in and like try to do it like that? Crematia, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're playing Blood Echo. I just got second best of like 70 something probably. Oops, 73. No. Winter Storm Watch. I'm in a Winter Storm super cyclone preparedness mode. I need to get a bunch of meal. I need to get a bunch of stuff that I don't need to heat up, like canned soup, in case the power goes out by a lot. It's going to be bad here. It's going to be. It looks like the minimum is like 14 inches at minimum. That's the current prediction model showing. So I may not be able to stream for a few days, by the way, starting Sunday. It very much depends on like whether or not the power grids here are prepared to handle all that. I don't know. It's a kind of a mystery. What's gonna happen? So I'll keep you guys posted. But I'm gonna prepare for that today. I was fine until the prediction models veered north. Now I'm like literally just in the middle of it. Damn. That last one's hard, kind of because, like, I hope, dude. Please save me, Zoran Mondami. The first one's hard because you almost want to click before you hit the ground. But then that kind of fucks up your rhythm. It's hard, bro. Yeah, this level's very short. It's actually not, by the way. It just feels that way for some reason. I think it's, like, actually a pretty normal length. I don't know. Dude, it feels so short, yeah. You're not going to that game. You're probably gonna get fucked. I don't think you're gonna make it to that game. Maybe you will. It depends if it's gonna come Saturday or Sunday. Oh yeah, you're gonna know. You know that it's happening and it's gonna happen to you. Yeah, well, it might start on Saturday. That's the thing. Sunday's gonna be the big kahuna though. Okay, maybe you'll be fine. Maybe you'll be fine. I think it's gonna come like Saturday night. My parents went to a 76ers game the other day, so I was pet sitting my dog that day. Make sure to prepare. This could be a pretty serious storm, so make sure you're all prepared and everything. It could also be kind of a nothing burger, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty freaking bad for this area. Dude, that'd be crazy if there was that much snow. I'm on the second floor of a building, so if there was so much snow it got to my windows, I don't even know, man. I'm jumping out like that one video where like they got like so much snow in Russia they could like jump out the 4th story, and that's gonna be me. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The models predicted, well, the models originally predicted that we were gonna get like a few inches of snow, whatever. Now it's predicting like 14 by the end of like, Monday. Because it shifted upward this morning. I'm keeping an eye on it because I'm a weather nerd. You know what job I'd actually probably really like? Meteorologist. Like, I'd probably be about that. I'd also like to be like a weather announcer guy. Like, I want to sit in front of a microphone and talk about the weather for like 3 hours or something. I think I'd really like that. Oops. It's because the majority of Europe is protected by the Gulf Stream. Areas that would be extremely cold in the U.S. are protected by the Gulf Stream in Europe. Like, I'm pretty sure Ireland is on like the same like Y level as like Maine, like Augusta, Maine, maybe. I thought about saying the real word, but like Y level came so much easier to me, and I honestly just didn't like. It wasn't even as much of a joke as it was more. I didn't feel like fishing for the right one of latitude versus longitude, so I just went Y level because I knew you would know what that meant, and you did. So. Yeah, while it was vertical, but like North Pole would be like the top of it, and then the bottom would be like Antarctica in this case. I don't know, it makes sense to me. I don't know. Matthew Splash. For what? Putting Y as height is a non-standard, really? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, like if I'm really thinking about it, moving one way should be X, the other way should be Z. No, wait, no. Yeah. Minecraft is like brain rot, actually. One way should be X, one way should be Y, and then up and down should be Z. Like in reality. But Minecraft is so prevalent in my head that even trying to make that like thing, it refused to do it. Like, actually, such a fucking powerful force, bro. That's how it does it in, like, complex math. Oh, X and Y, and then, well, I guess the I plane, but... Right now, let's go walk in. No. Depends on the relevant model. Tell me you're a nerd without telling me you're a nerd. Depends on the relevant model. That's you. Okay, it's just embarrassing, right? Are you not embarrassed to some extent? Like, who the fuck? What does the relevant even mean, bro? I read this part of my life. Char Jelly, thank you for the sub. No, stop. Give me money. Money, M-O-N-E-Y. How you doing, Chargelli? For some reason, when I try to come up with a random word, the word staycation appears in my brain like 80% of the time, I would say. Which I feel like is much too high of a percentage for a word that's like barely even real, if you want to even count it as real. But it's just like so random, it feels like in my head. Oh my god, bro. No. Undulation. It's a good word. Please collect my 5 seashells. Won't you? I'm done playing this. I'm done playing this. Alright, help me make my Minecraft thing and then I'll go. Everyone help me. I'm too stupid to make it. Please just let me log in. Don't make me do any bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, lately, Minecraft authentication servers have been fucking terrible. I keep having to re-log into the same account over and over and over and over and over again. I did blow up the whole server. Yeah, I told that story. Now I won't, but I have new issues. I bet you didn't expect this guy. The thumbs up. Rare drop. Am I hitchhiking? No. I'm getting music so we don't die while I'm doing this. Did you guys enjoy today's stream? I don't know why I didn't fucking beat it, man. It seems like it should be pretty elementary, but whatever, bro. It can't be that. It really can't be that far away. Like how much further can it really go before I just beat the level? I'm not really concerned. The humidity in my house is 22%. I should probably fix that later today. Or I'm going to get the worst sore throat of all time when I wake up. I'm almost in. It takes a long time to launch Minecraft, modern Minecraft. Everyone knows, but I'm almost in. I'm almost in. Is L in between? Well, what is that symbol? Don't tell me it crashed, man. No, why is it crashing? Nothing happened. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Let's switch over the scene. Nope, this is Geometry Dash. Alright, welcome to my thing. I don't know why it's not working. So this is my turbine. I have 585 vents. Although it says limiting, which is kind of a problem, maybe. How much water is in this? So the problem is that this is the problem. Like every time I run this, my coolant tank, like I have all these water pipes. I might need more vents. I might, but I don't know where. Like, do these count as block because they're against the wall? Maybe. I don't know where I would put more vents. Like I have all these vents up here. More pipes is not solving the issue. I tried that earlier. This is creative. No, I'm just flying. I have a chest plate that lets me fly because Marley gave it to me. Is the throughput of the pipes good? I mean, it should be. I don't know if this system is like it should. This should be fine, in theory. I'm okay. I feel like all the vents aren't working because I feel like this is way more than 585 vents, right? Let me think about this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 6. I just feel like I'm missing some for some reason. 15 times 6 is 90, times 4 is 360. And then... No, I guess this will probably equate to about that, yeah. Like, that shouldn't be an issue, right? Well, multiply by 6 if I had an odd number. Is that what I said? Inside? Well, okay, inside is, this. I could get more saturating condensers. Let's see. Like, maybe that's the issue, is I don't have enough saturating condensers in this inner area. It could be that way. Maybe. I don't think I built this incorrectly. In here I have all this open space. That should be fine. And then you have your rotational complex and what the hell item did I just drop? This fucking thing. The pressure dispenser. Did I lose it? Pressure. Surely I have some extra ones, yeah. Oh, I was fucking with the configurator. And then this, why did I lose my set? Is it just like sitting at the bottom of this fucking pit? It's just gone, I guess. Okay. So I guess I can make like a shit ton more, saturating condensers, maybe. Although I don't think, is that the issue? I don't think that's the issue, but I'll do it. How much more would I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 44. I don't think it's the issue. I agree. Like, you shouldn't need to fully fill the thing with saturation condensers. I don't think that's actually how it works. I'm annoyed by this. What the fuck is going on? Why am I getting nothing that I break? Is the server, like, broken? What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Why in the fuck can I not break items right now? It's my base. Okay. I got the cobble there. Fuck you. My AHA system. Here's my chicken factory. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Was it just using the wrong tool? Maybe. I don't know. I don't want my items just fucking disappearing on me. I'm just confused why. I'm lost. In here. This is where I blew everything up. Hello? This is bad. Why is it not working? What the fuck? Yo, dude, this shit's bugged maybe. Dude, I do not want to lose all those materials. Let me in, man. What the fuck is this? What? Are you serious? Yo, this is actually bad news, dude. This is bad fucking news. Why is it not letting me in? What the fuck? I'm playing Stoneblock. Well, I'm trying to play Stoneblock, but now it's doing this. Why? I threw it. Okay, this is actually really bad, I think. I think I'm just fucked. What's in the compact machine? It's in my whole fusion reactor and everything's in here, dude. I think it's bugged. Yo, that's actually bad. I don't know. I have no idea why I can't get in. I need to make a new... Even rejoin? Yeah, maybe. This is weird shit, man.
Dude, if I can't get in, I actually quit, I think. Like, if I can't get in, I'm not redoing all that. Dude, I spent so much effort getting all those materials. Or, like, because, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not going to make it... Let me in. Yeah, okay, it's wraps. I think I just quit the server. Like, I'm not playing... Maybe if I make a new personal shrinking device. Personal shrinking device. Oh, I need to make all this shit. Maybe it's mad about my current one or something. Could be. I guess. I have no idea. Yeah, I have never seen an issue like this before. Ooh, I made one more. Maybe, yeah. Oh, where's my action pad? This is the World Machine. We did a bunch of bullshit to it. Ignore all that. Ignore all that. Dude, I'm gonna be so upset if I lose everything. I don't even know, man. Okay, so this is a new personal shrinking device. So... This music might be fitting, bro. Yeah, it's just bugged. Okay. Well, I guess I quit, because I'm not redoing all that. I put so much effort into the materials to get... Shima Innocent? I guess I could. I don't know. Why is it just not fucking working, man? No, you don't enter an ID. You just click on it and it works. In theory. Lol, it bugged. Yeah, I quit. Okay. Cool. Bum. Yeah. I guess we're done playing Stone Block forever. Because it just doesn't work. I don't know, maybe I'll message Marley about it. No, I'm not doing that either. I have more to do with my life than dig. I can't do that, because then it's over if I do that. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be live tomorrow to beat Blood Echo, 100% chance. Gotta be. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you then. Goodbye.